go. Less than 3 weeks until EA Sports College Football 25 goes live. I'm hyped, man. What is good, everybody? Wednesday morning. Little EA deep dive, sights and sounds. We're going to get into it today. And we got Omar coming on, so that'll be fun. We'll have him join on Discord. But what's good? I see Eddie in the chat. What's up, man? Good to see you here nice and early. I'm ready, man. I hope you're ready for the deep dive today. Presentation, pageantry, all of that good stuff, man. It's huge. We're going to have some fun with it. Oh, man. Okay. Looks like live stream is up and running. Just pulling some things up here. It's going to be a good time. Let's see. Boom. 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 Okay. Here we are. So in 30-something minutes, we're going to get the Sights and Sounds deep dive, which includes presentation, includes some pageantry. We'll get more shots of stadium atmosphere, all that good stuff. As you can tell here, we'll get some of the chants, celebrations, and all that good stuff. I mean, this CU picture off the rip, man. Folsom Field here, man. That's gorgeous. I got some family that went to Boulder, and let's just say they were bricked. Pause. They were bricked up when they saw this, man. And look at the Big 12 logo on there. I see, I don't know, in the chat asking what my dynasty is for college football 25. Well, you can guarantee I'm going to be playing as my Boise State Broncos and then Kansas State Wildcats for sure at some point. But I don't think that'll be my first dynasty. That'll take me a second to decide. What's good, Butter Boy? D1 Jalen, you already have the game pre-ordered. That's how you do it, man. I'm ready to go, too. I knew after... I waited till the gameplay deep dive, but I saw enough there to, like, just pull the trigger. So, I'm hyped, to say the least. That's right. So ready to go. Anyways, what did you guys think about rankings week so far, man? I think yesterday we got the toughest places to play. And then we got just the top 10 with some of the top 25 here trickling into it. How we feeling about this list? Feeling good? Texas A&M at number 1, Kyle Field. I'd probably say they're like bottom of the top 10, but not number 1. My 2 cents there. And then obviously underrated Albertson Stadium, Boise State. Come on, do my Broncos dirty like that. They're clearly number 1. Nev, what's up, man? Don't think we're ready. What we might see on release day. Yeah, I think they're going to hold some things back. I think they'll give us, some of the high-level deep dive elements, but there'll still be some surprises on day 1. D1 Jalen, you think LSU needs to be number 1? That's fair. I think looking at the list, yeah. I mean, Death Valley, man, that's a tough place to play. I mean, and then obviously these two, Ohio State and Georgia, like, it's Ohio State and Georgia. It's hard to get past those guys, especially at home. And then we got Penn State, Mo Bamba, Whiteout, of course. But yeah, we're going to get to see all the sights and sounds today. Let's hop on Discord, see if Omar is ready to join. But yeah, I can't believe it, man. Less than 3 weeks away. I have to be there right at launch, man. I'm jumping in as soon as that thing goes live. Got a few more in the chat. Trasher, what's good, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Booby, mother effing Manny. That's right. Yep, he's going to be on the call today, going through the reveal with us. Dirty Bird, what's good? Brent, what's up, man? Good to see you here. The last time you were on a stream, I believe you're out in Scotland, so it's good to see you. Still out there? Under 20 days. That's right, Trasher. That's right. 20 days. I think it's actually like, 19, 7, 14. Quick math here. That's what Sponge is known for. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 days until that soft launch, right, on Monday, July 15th. And we're going to be all over that. In fact, with rankings week this week, later this afternoon, I got rankings dropping for all 134 FBS teams in the game. Kind of went through and evaluated what I think are the best schools for Dynasty mode. So excited to drop that this afternoon. Thought you were subbed, had to make sure, and joined just now. Love the content, Sponge. Hey, I appreciate you. Yep, that's much love, man. Thanks for soaking it up with your boy. All right, let me check Discord here. Just a couple more minutes till Omar hops on. But who's ready, man? Who's ready up in here? We got 23 minutes. 23 minutes. We are potatoes. Your wife wants to go out of town on July 16th through July 18th. When we get back, I'm divorcing her. Oh, man. That's serious. You can't reschedule, postpone that trip for another week? Can't come to the table and put a reasonable offer out there saying, you know, it's been 11 years since this game and priorities, man. No, I'm just kidding. For people with more expensive version, it's like under 20 days, but whoever got normal, it's 22. Yeah, that's facts. Regardless, I mean, I only got that, you know, the bundle for the early access. That's because, you know, I got to get on there like day one, July 15th, but there's only like ultimate team, I think, incentives really outside of the early access, but the early access is enough of an incentive for me. Sending your wife and kids out of town for that week. Yeah, I've already communicated and sat down the fam, and I'm like, man, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be touching grass for at least a week. So I'll see you all on the flip side. And they've been pretty supportive, you know. I'll give them the 5 to 10 minute breaks I can get, but you know, that's the most I can promise. So toughest places to play. I put up a poll this morning. I'm curious as to what you guys think. For easiest place to play, we got these 4. I kind of narrowed it down. I looked at some of like the stats, lowest attendance, just kind of bad records, teams not too strong on the strength level of strength here. These 4 are what I came up with, but I want to hear in the chat. Did I miss someone here? I know someone in the comments said UConn. That's a good call. Any other schools you think would be just a cakewalk to play at? Because I think it's got to work like this. On week 1, you got to schedule the toughest non-conference opponent, which apparently, according to EA right here, right, is Texas A&M. So that's week 1. Week 2, I'm dropping in against like Sam Houston, right? Like I got to see the contradiction here of the hardest place to play at and the easiest place to play at, just to get a feel for my team in year 1 and how well we're going to do, right? If you can't win at the easiest place to play, you're in for a long season. Vandy, yeah, Vandy's a good call too. In the SEC, right? That's just a cakewalk for most schools. But the SEC alone, I mean, I think they at least got like some 4-star recruits, right? So it's like if you're a create a school or starting at like 50 overall, I don't think you're going to stand a chance against Vandy either. But yeah, you got guys like Dante Carter, Bryce Coleman, Joseph McVay, Whit Edwards. I mean, on paper, like, look, 41th overall in the nation. It's not bad. But once again, yeah, they're going to get destroyed within their division. You're going to get the physical copy. You need EA Play to play early. That's fair. I'm actually a fan of like getting a physical copy of games. I think it's just nice for a collectible sake. I mean, there's that Walmart Steelbook edition. Might be worth looking at. King Green Crow, can't wait. You've been playing college ball since Bill Walsh College in '93, and this is the first EA. And the first EA College in '98. Dang, you're an OG. You've been there since day one, man. I think when NCAA 14 came out, I was like middle school. So I think it's been a while. It's been a while since an EA college football game has come out. You don't understand if A&M is the toughest place to play. Why are they never in the college football playoffs? How are you always loud if you're never winning anything? Yeah, I mean, last year, like, man, that was a bad slate for those guys. Lost some games, got some turnover, new coaching staff coming in, lost some dudes to the portal. Yeah. Fan atmosphere has nothing to do with going to the playoffs. I don't know, man. I mean, if you got a really good fan atmosphere, like Boise State, for example, let's take it. You know, the blue field in itself is an edge, I feel like, if you're not used to it. And then they've caused like the number one most amount of false starts in college football since like 2018, I believe is the stat. So there's a little bit of advantage in having a good atmosphere, but I don't think it means you automatically win. No, by no means. No. At the end of the day, it's all about your strategy. It's about your guys, about your roster. So that's what I think matters most here. All right. I think Booby's ready to go. Let's give him a call. On Discord here. Let's get him in here. Saw him in the chat. What's up, man?
My boy.
There he is. What's good?
It's good.
All right, man. Can y'all hear him in the chat? It's a little quiet on my end. I might need to turn it up.
Okay. Just let me know if I need to turn it up. I think it's all the way up, though.
Might be on my end here. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, let me turn that up a bit. Cool. All right. Is that good now? What's up, man? What you been up to?
Man, nothing much. Working out, getting ready for this release.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to sharpen up the stick skills to give you that battle you've been looking for, man. On day one, I'm gonna give you a whooping, bro.
It's definitely gonna be over by halftime, but it's gonna be a good game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Who you running back?
Yeah.
Nebraska.
Oh yeah, so.
Okay. What do you think about like Dylan Raiola and their offense this year?
I think it'll be good, man. Obviously he's unproven, but he got the arm talent and the skill set. From the spring game I saw, he looked real good.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems to be, man, like bringing in a new wave here. So I know Nebraska defense has always been locked down. So just gonna have to pick it apart a little bit with Avery Johnson and get those gash plays. You know when I can get them.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to contain him.
Yeah, he's fast, man. I'm not gonna be sleeping on that. I don't want EA to be sleeping on that either.
Man, you think they put Boise on there ahead of Nebraska? Toughest place to play. That's like one of the funnest places to play with the blue field.
Yeah, you think opponents
tough.
come in and get
That's
hyped up about that? I feel like it's just the blue field like factor. Like it could be a little trippy at first, right?
Yeah, I would think so. I've never even seen it in person. I've
Okay.
never played on the field out of a green one. So maybe it does really affect you.
Mess with your eyes a little bit. Yeah.
I had a boy that played there. I was teammates with in high school, played receiver with him.
Okay.
Trey Thomas or Thomas.
Nice. Okay. That's what's up.
I gotta ask him, was it different when he first got there?
And then when they wear the blue on blue, it's that's just feels OP. But yeah, man. I mean, what do you think about this list in general? Like, do you think they got it right? Top 10 here?
I mean, I feel like it depends on what your criteria is. Is it strictly winning at home, or is it just how rowdy the fan base is and how unhinged they are, and how, like you said, with the false starts, like how difficult is it when the game is going third down, third quarter, the opposing team is down by like how loud is it in those moments?
Yeah.
If we're going by like success, I think Texas A&M shouldn't be number one.
Yeah, I mean,
so I think it should be top 5. Tennessee being 13, I think, is a little too low for them. They should be higher in the top 10. Wisconsin, I played there in 2021, and it wasn't really that difficult. It was a night game too. We lost, but it really wasn't difficult to play in it. It was just they were a really good team.
Yeah.
But I can see them being that 7. Like it is electric.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, it's like it also matters. Like I feel like who's like packing the stands, right? Even when your guys are like losing half the season, right? Like who's who's still riding for the
Exactly.
team, who's still making a difference
That's why
on those
it's
third
such a
downs. Yeah.
that's why it's such a hard thing to like put into a list because just because you win at that place, I mean, like you lose as a home team there doesn't mean it's not hard to play in.
Yeah.
Like when I was at, we played against Michigan. They beat us because they were a good team, but also like it was real loud in there. It's like the little bowl, it trapped the noise.
That's right. Yeah.
So that was a difficult place to play. Yeah, you can really hear.
Okay.
So I
That's
mean, it's just really I don't know if anybody would be happy. I feel like the end of being number one is what set everybody off. They were like, bad.
Yeah, I think
But outside
just
of
looking at
that, I
these
mean, I
top
get it.
three, you got to throw LSU probably one is my original
I
thought
would put
here.
LSU on. Me
Yeah.
personally, I would put LSU.
And then you can't be sleeping on Louisiana Monroe. That's number 2, clearly. I don't know why they're not on this list, you know?
Exactly, man. I mean,
Come on.
it's so,
We got some, let's
yeah.
see, in the chat here. We got Iron Man, what's up, man? Himothy, A&M doesn't deserve to be in the top 5. It's a valid point. You got an argument there. If it's about how loud the stadium is, I think LSU should be 1. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's a really subjective ranking. Like, what are you looking at, right? How loud it gets, decibels, right? Or how packed they get. I mean, you could have a packed stadium and have like just no motion, no buzz. Like people are kind of quiet up there.
Yeah, me personally, if I was making a list, I would go on just how rowdy it gets, like
Yeah,
how wild it can get. I wouldn't necessarily go on wins because, like, say you got a team that's not particularly good that year, but they still got the crowd going nuts. I mean, that's still gonna be a difficult place to play in.
that's right. I mean, what's up with Manhattan, Kansas not being on this list, man? Come on, do my cats dirty.
I heard y'all got a good environment. I never
We-
been. My freshman year at TCU when we played them, I didn't travel that game. I had an injury,
Yeah.
so I didn't get this experience.
Okay.
But like, well, I heard it.
It's an
A cool
experience, man.
atmosphere.
I mean, you kind of like Nebraska. I mean, okay, I was gonna say Nebraska is kind of out there too, but now you guys got that populated city nearby and all that, right? It's near Omaha or Lincoln, right, or something like that? Yeah. So
It's in Lincoln.
it's in
Actually,
Lincoln.
on game day, I think it becomes the biggest city in the state on game day. Like that one game.
Sheesh.
Or
I can see that.
maybe second biggest. Maybe I'm lying. Second, third.
People come in
But
far
no,
and wide
it's-
there. Yeah. But that's what I'm gonna say
It's
about K-State. It's like it's kind of vacant. Manhattan, Kansas, it's kind of out there by itself. But you'd be surprised on game days. Like going there, man, they pack that thing like
Oh, yeah, I
40,000
already know.
plus. Like it's wild. Like I don't know where some of these people come from. It's just how small the town is.
I already know, man.
All right, we got Bama kind of overrated on this list in the chat here. Iowa should be higher. Hawkeyes, where'd they put them at? Oh, they're down there at 20. I haven't watched enough Iowa football, but I know their defense is always tough.
I've played there.
Yeah.
I've played there. It's a good environment. Me being a
Okay.
Husker fan and playing there also, like, it's a good environment. I wouldn't say it's tough, but I don't really get intimidated at that stadium. I played at OU number 8. I scored there before.
OU, that's
Like,
right. Yeah.
I like when it gets loud, so maybe that's like a personal thing, but I can see why it would be a tough place to play in. They do get going.
Yeah. No, I get that. Sooners, man, like I like when they do the strobe lights, the black, like when they score a touchdown. That's kind of cool touch. And then
Student section is nuts, bro.
Boise State's trying to do
that
something
whole
like that
thing,
too. They're trying to do like the
mouthing
blue.
off with them, like, they were like damn near an arm's length. Like you could probably reach out and touch them. They were just going in on us the whole game. It was fun.
That's sweet, man. Yeah, it's cool. I think they're gonna have their hands full in the SEC. Like, I don't think they'll be
Oh yeah,
right off the rip contending. I think Texas is probably in a better spot than Oklahoma here. But
Yeah, no doubt.
let's see what we got. We got more people here. Criminal, Oregon wasn't in the top 10. Should have been top 5. Ohio State fan, we shouldn't have been top 5. Interesting. Okay. A&M does this. We're not very good, but the crowd didn't show that. Facts. Undefeated at home last 3 years. You don't understand how Michigan is so low. Got a lot of people talking about Michigan needing to be higher here. Yeah, they're down here at 16.
I would agree, but I also haven't been to a few of those places. Like I didn't get the chance to play at Ohio State. When I played, they came to us. Haven't been to Georgia State. Haven't been to Penn State.
Yeah, I could see them being top 10. I mean, I know that I think in the stats they have the most like populated, like or capacity, right? Like they can pack the stands. I think there's over 100,000 seats in there. Like that stadium's the biggest. Yeah,
It's huge, bro.
so that alone is pretty intimidating.
On the field, like the bowl shape, it's like it's a crazy view when you're on the field.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Michigan.
100,000.
What else we got? up and coming pointers for
I
content
played at
creators?
Arkansas Stadium. I would say Arkansas is definitely in there too. They
Arkansas?
probably could.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe as of recent, they haven't been that good, but it's definitely a place they get going.
Okay.
And I was a freshman too when I played there. And I was like, golly, this is crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't like initially like think that just based on their recent records the last couple of years, but
Yeah, for sure.
that's valid. I'm sure once they get rolling too. I don't remember the last time they were like a really contending team, but like I sure when they get rolling too, I'm sure that place is it's nuts as well.
Yeah, that's the case for most SEC schools.
Yeah. Let's look at the
It's a,
flip side here. I put this poll up on the channel
I
earlier
saw
this morning.
that.
What do you think, man? What's the easiest place to play?
You gonna make some enemies. Let me
Yeah.
see the list. Is the poll in the chat right now?
I have it up on the screen. It's just on the community poll tab here.
Oh, okay.
I put these 4 schools
Okay.
just because low attendance, not the best record, stuff like that. But there could be some others on here.
I think easiest for this year would definitely be Sam Houston or Kennesaw State.
Yeah.
UMass too.
Kennesaw State, man, just new. I feel like they're not going to have the same year 1 impact as like a Jacksonville State, but Sam Houston, UMass, like those two are probably my pick. I just think, I don't know, there's just not much to show for their stadium size. I mean, UMass looks a little bigger than Sam Houston, but Sam Houston looks like an advanced high school field. I'm not gonna lie.
I won't lie to you. I played at SMU, and I visited SMU. I want to say my junior year of high school. Now it gets going there. Like it's a pretty good environment to play in. But my junior year, it was like 7 people in the crowd. I'm like, this is no way.
Really? Yeah, they've come a long way. Like I know going into the ACC and had a good team last year. Like I'm sure they're turning around.
Man, they run Dallas now. That's like the school to be at.
Yeah.
Dub.
What do you think of all the shakeup, man, for new conference alignment? I feel like every Power 4 conference got kind of shaken up a little bit.
I hate it, to be honest. Like, in my opinion, there's no world where Cal should be playing on the East Coast regularly.
Oh yeah, that's a little outrageous.
To the ACC, I don't like it regionally. I'm a fan of it being regionally based. Like,
yeah,
I think the out of conference games, you playing somebody from that's what makes it kind of special. It's like, oh, USC want to play Michigan now or Clemson, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's a cool game, cool kickoff classic.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't like it, me personally. I think it's awful, like TV ratings and stuff.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and I think like I have this rankings kind of big going out later today, and it's like I put some rebuilds like higher up on the list because of the ACC. Like for example, like Cal or Stanford, right? They're having to recruit and compete against Atlantic Coast teams. Like imagine trying to sell that to a California player. Like, hey man, we need you here. You're going to be traveling almost every other weekend to the East Coast.
But
that's tough.
I mean, I feel like where else would you go? Even if you go to USC, you're gonna be playing at Rutgers. Teams over here in the like Midwest, but still East.
That's when you're in California. You just say, "I'm going to the superior school, San Diego State Aztecs. I'm committing." And
something like that. But yeah, I feel like those West Coast kids, they kind of like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. You're gonna have to play on the East Coast.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unless you go to SEC.
That's right. Hey, we got, let's see, 10 minutes till the deep dive, sights and sounds. Who's up in the chat, man? Who's looking forward to what we learned today? Who's all ready? 1 to 10. I want to see a hype meter. How hyped are we?
Definitely 10 for me.
Yeah, I pre-ordered after I saw the gameplay deep dive. I'm not going to lie. I'm ready. I'm already ready. I can't miss it.
I'm curious what they're going to show. Like, is it going to be fans, mascots? We're going to have some commentary. Because it's different from just purely presentation when you throw sights and sounds in.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get some more, like, commentary bits. Probably, not as much, like, gameplay focused, obviously. It looks like we'll get, according to their tweet, mascots, bands, chants, celebrations. So I need to see that Wabash Cannonball from K-State. That's a classic tradition.
I don't even know what that is. What's that?
It's just what we do after we score touchdowns. It's like they pretty much look to their left, look to their right, and then they like sway back and forth, like going forward and back, like kind of going against each other there. And
So y'all only do that like once a game?
every time there's a touchdown, or like whenever the band starts playing a certain song. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's a good atmosphere.
Okay. So once a game.
Multiple. Nah, man, we're scoring way more than once a game.
No, okay.
You got me there. No, with this upcoming season, I'm expecting about 35 points per game, 5 touchdowns, about.
Y'all still in the Big 12. I feel like y'all had a good chance to win between you guys and Oklahoma State.
Yeah, for real. I think we're going to show primetime what primetime football is all about, when we go to Colorado, too.
Yeah, that's going to be
it's going to be a good one.
I don't know how to project CU. They got so many new faces. Man.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I feel like they'll be improved a bit from last year, but I think their schedule is actually really tough. I looked at it. I mean, even their non-conference game off the rip against North Dakota State, like that's not going to be easy either.
That's one that could be a trap game. That's a good program.
Yeah. I see some hundreds, some tens, some 10,000s in the chat. Born ready. I feel y'all, man. What if they showcase Mo Bamba? Oregon better be in this deep dive or you riot. You're going to trade in your PS4 for the PlayStation 5? Now's the time, Chris. Make the move. Eddie says, USC, Oregon, UW back to the pack. Pete says, how are we feeling about Death Valley being number 4? Yeah, I think we talked on that a little bit earlier. I think that needs to be number 1, honestly. Hope the deep dive is longer than the last one. Last one was kind of short. Yeah, I think they've been about, 3 to 4 minutes maybe, most of these deep dives. But usually they come out with like a giant article as well. Like, I think they'll be on this website.
Yeah, I'm already on the website waiting for it.
Yeah, we're going to have to go through the trailer here. If it's in this presentation, sights and sounds focused, I think I'll just like stay quiet. We'll like go through it once and then we'll break it down after again, kind of like we did last time. If that sounds good, Omar, and then we'll jump into the article.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
For sure. I'll mute myself when it starts and then can watch it through.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Dude, this is great, man. I can't believe it, man. It's going fast, man. I don't know. Like, it's coming up quick. At least for me. I'm sure some people it feels like forever. But to me, it feels like it's coming up fast. And I'm just trying to send out NCAA 14 with a couple more vids and then ready to jump right in day 1. Got a lot of cool stuff planned.
And you open up the team really quick.
Yeah. That's coming out the week before, right? The week before launch, I think, is what they said in one of the news blurbs.
Oh, did you hear that?
I thought it said that.
That's
unless that was a rumor.
That's cutting it real close.
All right, we got some more Austin Vols Rocky Top. Love that we're going to be able to edit teams and conferences. Yeah, I'm going to watch the deep dive on the premiere, come back here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's okay that you have to like create your team and replace a team. I think it's okay. I mean, like, for example, Solana Beach, I didn't even play. There's no chance, even the 10 years I rebuilt them, there was no chance I played every team. So it's not too game breaking for me, but maybe one day they'll allow you to add a net new school, What else we got? Editing teams and conferences. Yeah, I think that's a small detail. That's going to be nice. I know in NCAA 14, right, you move conferences, but your like patches and everything didn't update. I think that's going to be a nice automatic kind of update that comes with it. So if I move up to the SEC. Oh, here we go. 2 minutes. Is that loud enough in the chat? How we feeling? Is this good? Let's get some confirmation in the chat real quick. Sounds pretty loud on my end. All right, I think this is good. Sounds pretty loud on my end here, so I think I'll talk to you after the vid, man.
Good.
Let's go. 1 minute, here we go, baby. It's a little loud. Let's get it. 50 seconds. Turn it up. Turn it up. Let's go. Ten seconds. Let's go. What are we gonna get? K-State.
Hey everyone, Kirk Herbstreit here, and welcome to the EA Sports College Football 25 Sights and Sounds Deep Dive. We designed College Football 25 with a philosophy that every team is somebody's favorite. So to create a truly authentic and immersive game day experience, we gave a little love to every single school in the game.
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Hey.
Let's take a closer look. It was a massive undertaking to research and recreate unique team traditions. And in EA Sports College Football 25, you'll get to experience all kinds of iconic pageantry, from stadium environments to turnover celebrations to mascots. Finer details like crowd theming, touchdown traditions, and rivalry content truly help set the game day atmosphere. Players on some teams touch a sign for good luck on their way to the field. Cheerleaders and marching bands create human tunnels and classic formations during team intros, and pyrotechnics light up stadiums. We've got mascots on push-up boards, riding motorcycles, planting flags, and animals charging down the field. Ultimately, we know that each team comes in a different shape and size, and in EA Sports College Football 25, you can experience them all. Aside from the action on the field, we all know what truly makes college football so electrifying: the fans. In order to recreate the intensity and authenticity of a college football crowd, we partnered with ESPN to capture crowd reaction audio from some of their biggest broadcast games.
Mo Bamba. There it is.
For some matchups, you'll be greeted by a colorful crowd theme painting the seats. Whether it's a whiteout, a blackout, or a stripe the stadium theme, it's all in the game. Unique fan sections will be leading cheers with painted chests, team-specific hand signs, dynamic wardrobes that change based on the conditions, and custom chants.
That's a wrap. Kirk and I did some joint recordings. It is an incredibly detailed process.
He wasn't kidding. We spent hundreds of hours laying down commentary for every game scenario you can imagine.
It's a pick two to win the game in overtime.
The broadcast team also includes Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, and Reese Davis. To make it game day every day this season, pre-order the MVP bundle today.
Okay.
Yeah, W. For sure.
W. Yeah, for sure.
W for sure.
There we go. Unmuted. Man, that was a lot. That was good stuff.
W or yeah.
Whew, what'd you notice off the rip? I mean, that pick two to end the game. I mean, come on, man. That's a very niche example of presentation.
The shots of them running to the end zone, this all looks nice. Even the NC coming out, Arizona State hitting the Pat Tillman statue.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, there it is. Yep. Arizona State right there in the beginning. Dude, the mascots look good. I'm not gonna lie. I like the detail they
The whole thing.
on this
I
whole
came
thing.
out. The whole thing was good. Cheerleaders, mascots, everything. The grass.
Yeah, the fans too in the stadium, like I feel like they look really good compared to, like, I haven't played Madden in
Like,
a
I'm
minute,
not
but I think they look better than previous editions, right?
I'm 100%. And I hate Iowa, but the sight of them coming out holding hands, that looks real crisp. I can't wait to beat them.
Which team you hate?
Iowa.
Iowa.
But
Okay.
they look crisp.
All the smoke in the
This was
chat,
nice,
man.
bro.
Iowa Hawkeye fans. You heard it here from Omar. Nebraska and Omar can take you guys down. What do we think here in the chat? Got some W's, big dubs. Mo Bamba was crazy. It was short. It was like 3 minutes, but that's on the same. That's on the par of what we've gotten. But yeah, Mo Bamba was crazy. That was crazy.
That felt pretty long though. That was a long 3 minutes.
Yeah, I mean they covered a lot.
jam-packed
They covered a lot. This Kennesaw State touchdown, man, and the reaction, like, oh my goodness, this is so cool. I just like
You
the
seen the
shots
Teal
here.
Field?
The teal
Coastal
field. Oh
Carolina,
man,
that was nice.
Coastal. Yeah, up in here. Let's go find them. That looked really good. Oh, and then the stripe
Like
outs.
the 56 mark.
Yeah, let's find that teal
Yeah,
field.
UNC holding that turnover belt.
Yeah, and then I saw Colorado with their like throne kind of turnover celebration. That was right here. It was before Colorado, I think. Let's see. I thought it was. It's in there somewhere. There it is. Yeah, it was a quick couple seconds, but teal field. That's pretty.
And 700 in the little throne.
I'm not gonna lie.
He got,
What was that?
with Travis Hunter sitting like the little throne.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
it was after.
Yeah, he did sat in the throne there. There's Iowa coming out. Turnover celebrations. We got the unique situations for the play calling. That's crazy. A lot of pageantry represented here. Didn't see as like many of the fan celebrations, you know. Like there's a lot of reactions they have. I mean, they showed the reactions, but not many like maybe some of the traditions they do. Yeah, there's the throne.
I saw the Florida chomp.
Oh, okay. You saw the chomp in there?
Yeah. NIU looked sick. The Huskies.
What oh, right here. Oh, those jerseys too. Ooh. Yeah.
They look,
Those are clean. Those are clean. Love to see it. Guys, what was your favorite thing in the chat here? What did you all see that you liked a lot? I like the live mascots too, the dogs. Boise State has a dog that's like a kickoff dog that gets like the cone, every kickoff. So I wonder if that detail is going to be in there. That would be pretty crazy. But
that's a new Baylor uniform. That look nice.
Here's the Commander in Chiefs trophy. Got some of the service academies in their big games. So I think all the trophies from those big rivalry games will be in there. So that's a nice little touch. Oh, there's the waterfall going off with Raynor. Yeah, this QB1 sophomore for Arkansas State looks pretty good. Dual threat.
What time stamp is that? The waterfall.
That was at. Looks like. I see minus since I don't have the time, since I haven't like gotten out since the live stream. It's like minus a minute in.
Oh, okay.
It's like the last minute there. Yeah. Oh, there's the chomp.
Oh, okay, I see it. See it. That's dope with the all black unis.
Yeah, that's clean. That's definitely a candidate for rebuild off the rip. Ezzy, like the California Bear mascot. Coconut Crew, LSU for only 2 seconds. Legendary gamer, where has K-State been in these deep dives? That's what I'm saying, man. Where are the cats? Now, BYU got a little shot here. Provo, that's a nice backdrop. And then I like the stripe theme games. That's a cool detail.
They got Ball State fans doing some hand signal. Looks like a B.
There's the U. Okay. Marching in. They got Ball State doing something. Where do you see that?
Yeah, they fans were like doing some type of B with their fingers up and down. It was like 140-ish.
Okay. Oh, there's the tree. Yo, we got a lot to take in. There's the Georgia Tech pregame there. Folsom Field, North Carolina Belt. There's the mascots. Who's the one on the far right here? Looks like an eagle or bird. Is that like Southern Miss? I see Penn State, but that's not Penn State. Looks really good. Feel some of the items are poorly textured. Did their thing on this game. Presentation is crazy. Hokies bird. That's cool. All right, let's see. There's got to be an article, right, that came with this. Let's jump over there.
Let me see if they dropped it. I was checking.
Yeah, I think it's right here.
Yep.
There it is. All right, let's take a second to jump in. But before we jump in, I want to hear how y'all feeling about the presentation deep dive, 1 to 10. How we feeling? Sights and sounds.
They had a shot from a winter game. They was wearing like winter clothes in the snow.
Oh, people in the chat were saying that was Maryland's mascot that I had pulled up. I didn't know that. Okay. Cool. Hating on Kentucky. All right, let's jump into this. Sights and sounds deep dive. All right, the vision came in every day with the reminder that every team is someone's favorite team. There has been a lot of detail, man, put into. I mean, think about it. 134 teams in general is so much more than 30 teams or 32 teams, right? So that is a tough task, but they've had their time to put into it. You know, they delayed the game for a year, so I'm really hoping the detail, sights and sounds and traditions are really up to par there.
They got dynamic attendance.
Sights and sounds. You said dynamic attendance? That's what's up, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm reading ahead. Not too bad.
You're getting ahead. Playing as Penn State. This all starts with your team running out of the tunnel to Zombie Nation, blasting, and the whole stadium's chanting, "We are Penn State." Yeah, that's a clean intro, man. The mascot running up there, opening the gate. Recreated that whole feeling, and it's recreated here in the game. Lovely. Traditions. Game day traditions. Key element, what separates Sunday from Saturday all around the country. Went to painstaking lengths to build out capture sights and sounds of college football.
Yeah, they got a lot of hand signals. They got a Nebraska bone. Yes, sir.
Hey, you got some Nebraska up in here?
We got Kansas State WC/Wildcat.
Oh, they have that? They show that? Is that down there?
Yeah, I'm reading ahead. This is crazy.
Let's see. We got in the chat, you missed the spear. Commentary is what sold me. The commentary actually is aware. Yeah, I mean, him mid play calling that pick 2 at the end was good detail. I mean, usually, like I said, I haven't played Madden in a bit, but I feel like they would like delay the commentary until like it was already in the end zone. Glad to see your Terps got some love. Want to hear the band's playing now. How legit is it? Yeah, we heard a little bit in the background, but not too in depth on like all the band sounds there.
This is the different type of information panels you'll see throughout the game. Stat compares today's season, career versus last week versus opponent.
Oh,
impact
really?
Players why they are impact players, showing their abilities, ranking top players from around the countries and TDs, rushing yards, etc. Other rankings, conference, media, and coaches poll, potential playoff brackets. They'll show wear and tear, and they said they have over 400 panels to keep each game feeling fresh.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So we're going to hear what you're saying is there, at least from the panels, we'll see the comparisons, but like, will we hear that in the commentary as well? Like the week over week, say your guy put up 100-something yards, 3 touchdown catches, you'll hear that kind of call out in the next week's game? Is that what they're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
Love to hear that. So when I get 6 touchdowns on the ground with Avery Johnson, I'm going to hear that next week. Facts, chat, roll tide.
Not against me, but yeah, you'll hear it.
All right.
Dynamic attendance.
Let's keep going. Runouts. So they got all, okay, yep. We knew that. Epic runouts for each team and how they do it. Motion capture. Accuracy detail of all the props from historical items. Brand new traditions of game day. Build accurate size and weight. Then pretty much input it into the studio for people to interact with. So they got all the motion, all the animations with whatever the teams do and replicate with their trophies or objects there. That's cool. 2-story ramp. Oh, yeah. I saw that in the animation studio, right? They had a whole on ramp to replicate the hill there for Clemson. Stunt actors. Built the stairs leading down to Notre Dame to get that accurate animation. Okay. Banners as well for Georgia, Boston College, Lafayette, Florida State to mimic them tearing through it. Ooh, look at this shot on the Gators tunnel here. Traveled to Gainesville to get an exact scan of the statue. This game is both me and my dad Hyatt. First game is going to be against him with the Cats. There you go. The fact that we are literally seeing the rebirth of both the WNBA and an NCAA football game. What a time to be alive in 2024. Man, that's what I love. Just want the game to make us feel like it's aware of what we do from a week-to-week basis. It'd be cool if you could make some kind of game day tradition for your team builder. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. I know there's some like stadium personalization options, but I want to like also get in there with some of these traditions, right? That'd be cool to have more than just like to have some, I don't know how you do that. That sounds like a tough ask, but have some customization over it. Speaking of game day, mascots, one of the most fun parts. From humans in massive costumes to real animals. 50 total mascots in the game, including, 50 total mascots in the game, including 4. Wait a minute. Am I reading this wrong? 50 mascots? So not 134?
Wait, let me see.
At the mascot section here. 50 total mascots, unless I'm reading that wrong. That's interesting. I know at least in the mascot mode in NCAA 14, it wasn't all of them, but that's interesting here. What do you think about that?
Mascots. Gameplay mascots are one of the most fun. Yeah, we have 50 total mascots in the game, including 40 team mascots and 10 real animals.
Yeah.
Is it only 50 schools that use actual mascots? Like, is it some schools that don't have a actual mascot?
I mean, there's definitely more than 40. I don't know about all. Yeah, okay, 50 live mascots, like real animals. I mean, it says 10 real animals right here.
Yeah, say 40 team mascots.
There's definitely more than 40. I know that much. I'm sure there's a few schools that are, I don't know, maybe a human or something with paint or something, like different looks, but like, I don't know, 40 team mascots. There's definitely like probably close to 100 or more. Interesting.
That is interesting.
Okay. What do we got? Steven says, who's bricked up? I mean, I can't stand up right now or else, I will get exposed. No, I'm just kidding. Wonder how in-depth Boise State atmosphere is going to be. First game, you're going to cry when it starts. Yeah, definitely going to be an emotional moment. Some people say that's kind of, I don't know. But if they have the team traditions for all teams, I don't think it'll be that bad. Yeah, if they have all the traditions, that's one thing. I mean, you get a couple mascot shots here and there, like an NCAA 14, but it's not like essentially game breaking.
I'm gonna see something real quick.
All right, so they got like Boomer Sooner OU logo on the hoofs of the horse. Okay, got some good detail here for the mascots they did get into the game. Love to see it. Turnover traditions, the new era. This is definitely a really fun part, I think, of the game that they got in there. This tradition of like turnover stuff, it still feels pretty new in college football. I remember like a not so distant time ago where people weren't celebrating their big turnovers or like getting as creative as they are now. So it's cool to see that. In fact, weren't there some like flags being thrown for excessive celebration and stuff? That's cool to see that. They got chainsaws, championship belts, basketball hoops, even a throne. The field we play on, let's see. They worked hard to deliver as many stadiums with as much accuracy as possible. Visiting local venues such as University of Florida from every corner of the stadium. For schools that were further away, they requested reference materials, and over 80 schools responded, with over 1,000 photos provided for each, with nearly 80,000 photos in total. And yeah, that's going to go a long way for making schools like Colorado here look really good. Continue to update stadiums post-launch. That's nice. New architecture and designs, so it's authentic. Yeah, there's some. I know there's a couple schools like SMU, Boise State, new video boards, construction at some other power schools, but it's good to see it'll be in there.
Somebody said they want to go 0-10 in Dynasty so they can see what the dynamic attendance will look like.
You're about to go 0-10 just to see what it looks like. Yeah.
No, I'm not. Somebody said they were.
Oh, someone said that.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh man, that's commitment to seeing the dynamic attendance there. I'm sure once I create like a 50 overall team builder by the end of the first year, I'll get a good feel for that. Solana Beach went 0-12 their first year, so
I would have virtually nobody there.
What do we got? Custom crowd chants.
That's crazy. So the SEC crowd chant is confirmed.
Wait, where's this at?
Like all SEC. Oh, it's a little more when you read.
Okay.
I'm kind of deep into it. My bad, but it's like all SEC schools at some point in the game they'll chant SEC.
Wow.
SEC.
Nice. Yeah, custom crowd chants and that's big. Okay. Efficient workflow allowed the team to meet ambitious goal building 150 stadiums. Yeah, so I'm wondering outside the 134, I wonder if they're including like, you think they're including like they're not doing neutral sites, right? But they're doing some of the NFL stadiums, I believe. So
what that counts as a neutral site. What they're not doing is any stadiums that's like the baseball stadiums you see or like the Ireland game. They're not doing those. They're only doing ones that are like current NFL stadiums. And I know the Cotton Bowl is in there for sure. So that's one of the stadiums they are doing.
Okay. So that's
probably a mixture of those.
Yeah, a mixture of those. That'll probably get you to 150. So then that actually brings a good question. I mean, I know they said in Team Builder you'll have 150 stadiums to choose from. You think it's just those? There's probably not any generic ones, are there? You might have to like take over the Cotton Bowl or a neutral site as your stadium if you don't want to use one of the 134.
Yeah, so,
interesting.
Yeah, so I think like because how they had the NCAA, it was the 134 and then it was the generic one. I'm sure they'll probably do the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
Yeah, they had some of the generic high school ones, but high school's not in there.
Yeah, I remember that. Exactly. I seen where they said something about stadium toolkit, so maybe it's a way we can choose one of those schools and probably change like the decks or bleachers or something.
Okay. Yeah, they did say there's some some personal touches you can put on it, so maybe you can take one of those as a frame and then change it like you said, some of the seating or how the sections work, maybe some of the in-stadium features, but it's a good call. Someone said they messed up Coastal Stadium. 0-6 snow game. Ain't nobody going to come out but 7 people, but we're going to win the last 6, make a bowl game, and we'll see the real fans. You'll see some of the bandwagon fans, man. The real ones were at that snow game. But actually, that's a good call. I did see in this trailer, I like that snow game that they throw in there. Was that at Colorado? It looks pretty good. That weather, then dynamic weather here. Let's find that again.
Was it Colorado?
It might have been. That's what I thought it was.
Look at the mountains at BYU.
Yeah, Utah's crazy. Underrated, man. It's a pretty state. Where is it? There's Coastal. Someone said they messed up Coastal's field here. Let's take a quick look. What did they mess up about it? They added buildings in the background. As a Coastal alum, someone said they added buildings in the background that aren't there. Okay. I wouldn't have known that. So we got some alum up in here calling that out. Good catch.
Oh, they got the U.S. Army in the video going crazy.
Yeah, that was sweet. Towards the end there. Trying to find that snow game. There definitely was. Maybe it was for like a split second, so it's having a hard time finding the frame, but it looks really good.
That was awesome.
It's 2024. Hopefully they updated Akron's field from 2014. For those close to Akron, man, have they had significant renovation since then? I mean, I'm sure they're not bringing in a ton of money.
You'd be surprised.
Really?
Who donate? Yeah, I mean, you got guys like LeBron who probably.
Oh, yeah. It's LeBron's hometown right there. Maybe he's getting them right.
The weight room named after him on the field. Like you saw, which boy, Max Crosby donated $1 million to Eastern Michigan, and they named the field after him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was pretty recent. The Crosby Field, or yeah, they're calling it after him. That's cool.
Yeah, it's always like little stuff like that.
Oh, they got some of the fans with the paints here, dogs. Yeah, those models
I
are
wonder
pretty
if
good.
that'll be in the game. You think that'll be in the game, like at Eastern Michigan? Like you'll see the Crosby Field?
Oh, there it is.
Like
Yeah,
the actual.
I think so. That's just I feel like a edit name, like a small logistic thing they could update. If it's like ready to go for the fall, and if it's not ready to go for the fall, then probably not. But if it's ready to go for the fall, I think we should expect it to be there.
That pick 2 was in overtime, bro. That's crazy. The pick 2 versus A&M, that was in overtime. I guess somebody was going for it to win.
Yeah, we got to check that out. The snow
That's
here, though,
crazy.
this looks good. I mean, I want to see also some like heavy snow games, like mid game. This one looks like there's not as much snowfall falling. Oh, there's a little bit light snow, but heavy snow would be cool.
Hopefully they have hit. Need that.
Because I went to a K-State game last year. It was against Iowa State, Farmageddon, and it felt like 6 inches of snow during the game. Like, it was crazy. Like, I've never been to a crazier snow game than that. Ended up losing at the end, too, because Iowa State had like 8 40-yard gash play touchdowns in one game in the snow. Running back ran almost like 300 yards on us. But yeah, the snow aesthetic looks good, and it looks like they got beanies and jackets on in the stadium. Okay, glad I don't see any t-shirts and shorts. Oh, okay, I see midshipmen on the sign too. So this looks like Navy's. Yep, this is Navy's stadium here. That's cool. Let's go look at that pick too. That, like you said, that was kind of crazy. That's a crazy scenario.
Like that's how our game go in. You're gonna try to go for it for the win. I'm gonna pick to it with Tommy Hill or Malcolm Hart's out.
Is that what's happening?
That's gonna happen.
I won't need to go for 2 for the win when I'm already up by like 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, but it's all good.
I thought you talking about playing me.
Oh yeah, when I'm playing you, yeah, there's no reason to go for 2, right?
Oh no, not at all. You down 21 years. That's just like I guess fighting for pride.
We'll see. We'll get after it when the game launches, man. We'll see who really is on top here. So there's the Kennesaw State touchdown. It was in the same game, right? It was a Kennesaw State Sam Houston pick 2, or do you have the timestamp on that one?
Oh, no, it was the A&M and Auburn at the end. So about 2:45.
He wasn't kidding. We spent
2:45.
Like 2:45. They're gonna be talking, and then they're gonna come in.
Okay, here's the mobile. After that,
Seats, whether it's a whiteout, a blackout, or a stripe the stadium theme, it's all in the game. Unique fan sections will be leading cheers with painted chests, team-specific hand signs, dynamic
there's the
wardrobes that
Army there,
change
snow
based on the
game.
conditions, and
UCF
custom
kicking it
chants.
off. Okay.
That's a wrap. Kirk and I did some joint recordings.
right here.
It is an incredibly detailed process.
He wasn't kidding. We spent hundreds
Let's
of
hear this, man.
hours laying down commentary for every game scenario you could imagine.
It's a pick 2 to win the game in overtime.
The broadcast team
Yeah, that's crazy. Pick 2 in overtime, and an accurate play call to go with it. Dude, if they have that, like, what scenario do they not have? I was hoping maybe we get a flavor too of like national championship commentary, because I know they had like 134 unique call outs as well. They said for each team that wins it all. So I'm interested to see
You
that
heard him say
presentation.
Kennesaw State score. He said, "Hooty hoo."
Yeah, yep. He's on point.
That was point.
Dude, yeah, they haven't even played a game in the FBS yet. We'll hear like and get a play, everything before they even get on the field.
Anybody else? I love it.
So jumping back, I think we're a little over halfway through this article. College threads changing every year, uniforms, countless variations of cloth materials, stitching patterns, patches, stripes, logos, names, and numbers. They have multiple variations for all 134 teams. Wow, okay. They don't give you a number, but it's safe to say, I mean, we see all the clean Arkansas State blacks there. I'm sure we'll see at least the home, away, and alternate. I mean, some schools probably going to have more alternates than one, but emotional soundscape. What does this mean? We knew the sounds would look just as critical to nail. Yeah, so this is like, okay, the feel of the crowd, band, cheerleaders, chants, PA music between plays, unlike any other sport. Yeah, it's going to be immersive. That's for sure. These last few days until the game comes out, it's going to feel so long. We're going to make it, though. That's right. We're going to make it. Do you know if the atmosphere will feel different for playoff games? 100%. They think they've talked about the presentation. They've talked about, like, just even the specific play calling.
Even for, like, a game that has, like, playoff implications. Like, say you have a team that's number 8 versus a team that's number 14 or 13, and they playing maybe in the conference championship. Like, they fighting for a playoff spot as well.
100%.
I'm pretty sure that game will be crazy with some commentary in there that talks about that.
That dynamic part of it, yeah, exactly. Like where they're at the end of the season, they'll update the commentary. And then, yeah, like say the 12th seed to crack into the playoffs, like say it's Liberty or Boise State or someone, gets in there and they make that run towards the championship game. Like, I want to hear like the announcers be like, man, how improbable it was that they got to this point. Talk about just how impressive and surprising a year it's been. So that should be good stuff.
Yeah, Dylan Edwards.
They got what? Dylan Edwards?
Oh, yeah, he was striking the Heisman. I thought that was cool.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm ready, bro.
Yeah. Dude, this is getting me amped up, man. Working with ESPN to capture crowd audio straight from their broadcasts. They got all the audio from the OT game against LSU, Alabama in 2022. So they modeled it. They got some just direct audio from ESPN for that to model in their game. That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's like when you catch a crazy pick or something, like it's probably gonna go crazy.
For real. I need that dynamic play call on a kick six, like the Auburn kicks. I need him to go crazy in the booth.
I swear.
Not to spoil one of my upcoming rebuilds, but I'll admit I got done dirty. I gave up a kick six.
No.
I've never seen that actually before until I did it.
On NCAA 14?
Yeah, an NCAA 14. And it was an FCS school.
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, hold on, did you play the game early or something?
Yeah, sorry. Hey, newsflash, guys. I actually been playing it for a couple weeks now. No. Okay, fight songs. Yep, good stuff there. Crowd themes. Yeah, crowd themes, man. This is like attention to detail here, like in Dynasty or when I'm doing Team Builder. Like I want to have some control, like some GM control over, like maybe the layout. Oh, look, they even Boise State right here. Checkboard pattern at Tennessee to the triple stripe layout at Boise State. And then you're going to have that one or two fans, right, that doesn't get the memo, and they're going to wear like blue in an orange section. I need to see that realism too. 170 different patterns to schools. Have them in real life. Okay. You need that band to make your ears bleed. All right, Coconut. Just turn it up to full blast. It's going to be amazing to hear. Yeah. Yep.
This shot so crazy. That Iowa shot, bro. I'm not even a fan of Iowa, but this shot is insane.
That Iowa shot's making you a fan.
No.
Okay,
no.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't ever get it.
Dynamic.
Yeah.
What's up?
Like a family, like if you would have showed this to like a older uncle or like grandma, they would think this is a real life shot.
Oh yeah. I got like I've showed some of this to like my dad and some folks in the family, man, and they're like they're blown away and they don't even play games that much or like at all. It's like, yeah, this is the real deal, man. I mean, from a graphical standpoint too, it's like I don't even know like what even is a level up on graphics at this point. Like I don't even know. Dynamic attendance. So here's what you were talking about earlier, right? Okay, more authenticity to the game around attendance levels in the stadium. Painting a better picture here. One of our team members playing a dynasty with FIU. Oof, he wanted that grind 99. During the first couple games, stands were not very full. Lower home field advantage. Yeah, that pulse for sure. That makes sense. But once he landed a big win on the road at Indiana, okay. Even Indiana's rough this year, but upset special, I think, if FIU's beating them. And the team record was 7-0. They're saying Indiana was 7-0 that year? Okay, that's Sims already acting wild. Stands were becoming full to the start of the game, and by the end of the season, with a 10-1 record, finishing in the top 25 rankings, home games would result in sellout. Oh, he's saying his FIU team. Okay.
Yeah, they're saying like basically like say you start if you start a dynasty with like Kennesaw State, your first game gonna be like it's gonna be minuscule.
Yeah.
People in the crowd, like very low attendance, and as you win and go on, say you sitting at 9-0 mid game, you might start having sellout games, and it might be packed out. Or if you get a Penn State and you go 2 years and you won 4 games together in total, it's probably going to be a very, very small crowd.
Love to see it.
I think that's what they're saying.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it's saying. Takes into account, right, your top 25 rankings. You'll be selling out crowds. So as soon as you get Kennesaw State in the top 25, that thing's going to be rocking. Crowd section layouts. Let's see. Each and every stadium set up with its band section, away section, student section. That's good. Small detail there, but good to see they paid attention to it. Got the pageantry props, accurate to life as well. High energy student sections. Not only are the big moments captured, but also the heartbreaking ones. Anyone remember the surrender cobra? It's in the game. Just don't miss that game-winning field goal, and you'll be spared. Hand signals. What do we got? New feature to help bring more authenticity into the game. It's around attendance levels. Help paint a better picture. They talked about the FIU dynasty there. That's kind of like actually the same exact paragraph from above. But they also included schools captured each team's hand signal traditions. The Wisconsin W. There's the Nebraska Bones. Omar, how does that work? Tell me how the Nebraska Bones works.
Man, can you see me right now?
Are you on Discord, Cam? Let me check. All right. Want me to put you on stream?
Right there. You see it.
All right, let's put him on stream. That's it. Yeah. Let me throw you on the stream here.
It's basically
okay. It's just the.
Yeah, you just toss the bones up.
Bones up. All right, yes, sir. You got it there from Omar.
It's meant to be.
That's awesome, man. That's cool. Okay, and we got the Wildcat in the game. Let's see the WC. Wildcats. Okay. Ball State chirp. Oregon O. Dubs up. Gig 'em. That's good stuff. Sam Houston's Claw. I don't know what that one is, but we'll find out. Chants. Another huge tradition. Essential to college football. Stadium-wide chants. Yes, sir. For schools they weren't able to visit, went to the top of the parking garage at our Orlando studio and yelled out each chant over and over to nail down the pace and accuracy for each chant needed. That's commitment right there. How can I get one of those jobs? Be a chant man.
For real.
That is cool. Just like the people that got to get on the cover, man. How did you get one of those? Not only will you hear the chants, you see massive crowd movements like Let's Go Blue, crowd pumping their arms to the air, war chant with the whole stadium doing the tomahawk chop. Yup. Man, the atmosphere is going to be unparalleled. There's some more chants right here. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Uh-oh. Little sunflower rivalry there. Can't accept that, man. We're going to steamroll those guys. They're going to stay little bro every year. It's all good.
I don't know, man. Jalen Daniels might get out. Yeah. We're going to do that second. After we do Nebraska versus K-State, I got to play with Kansas.
Okay. You want to try to
I got
show me up like that?
Yeah, I got a former teammate from Nebraska that plays running back there. Savion Moore.
Oh, nice.
I got to go for $150.
Okay. Where's he?
Devin Neal,
yeah.
He's from Oklahoma. Savion Moore.
Okay.
So
that's what's up. Yeah, K's. I think honestly though, unbiased. Like I'm a K-Stater. I'll give him like this season's probably one of their better rosters and better chances to like get a Big 12 title. I don't think it's going to happen, but I mean, it's a good team. I'm not going to deny that. They're playing better.
Oh yeah,
They've been doing the rebuild.
Michigan State defense can do something. They got a chance. They're a dark horse for sure.
Yeah, Kobe. I like Kobe. He's cool in the secondary. He's good DB. Okay. Got some more of the chants. That's good stuff. Iconic voices in the booth. Yeah, we got an FKU in the chat. Play the Darude Sandstorm. That's what we do, and everyone goes crazy. Horace, what's up, man? See you in here. Legendary Gamer Team Builder, you might have to bring back Wichita State's football program. That's a good choice. Or I guess if there was more customization over like stadiums, bring back the Kibbe Dome in Idaho. Iconic voices.
I'm sure as the years go on that they'll potentially add some way.
Yeah.
To have different stadiums, like the unique stadiums.
I mean, MLB The Show had like the create a stadium kind of thing feature. It's possible. It's just I'm sure that wasn't a focus. Obviously, right? I think they got to get everything else kind of squared away before they put a lot of time into that. But yeah, probably next year's edition, or it's confirmed they're doing multiple editions though, right? I don't think it's gonna be a live service yet. I've heard some talk about that, but it's gonna be just annual editions, kind of like Madden at this point. What do I search to get on the website you're on? This is directly on EA Sports College Football 25 website. Then you hit this news and media tab. Hit news. All right, over 68,000 lines, 870 hours of commentary. Yeah, they've been putting in that work. Studio updates. That's what you mentioned too. Yeah, week-to-week games happening at all times. There'll be studio updates. You'll stay informed of the latest news around the country. Jumping in, Kevin Connors will jump in time to time to call out national upsets. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's like even if you're in person at a game, like I know at K-State, like at halftime, they'll get you around the league kind of thing, show you the upsets. But even in NCAA 14, right, the random pop-ups, you'll see upset alerts. Glad that they have that. They'll happen in online and offline dynasties. For an online dynasty, you'll hear about scores from other members in your dynasty if they've already finished their matchup that week. No season is complete without a championship celebration. Come with glamour, flair, and the most important aspect, the hardware. They built it all from scratch to get the real feel and the weight of what it actually would be like to hold this trophy. Is all this presentation stuff going to be skipped for online games? I'd hate to miss all the pageantry and such when I play online. Yeah, you're definitely probably going to get like a slimmed or skimmed down version. You're not going to probably see all the shots and sounds and everything that you did if you're just in offline dynasty. But I expect, you'll still like probably see the crowd. You'll still see stuff. What was that?
Like, say if you're doing like a local play where like you send the invite to an actual friend and y'all play, hopefully it's a setting that lets you select like full presentation.
Yeah.
Or if you want a quick sped up version, you can do how they do for Madden, like just a quick online, like where they don't go to the shots.
Yeah, I know there's settings too, right? In other games, like you can determine your presentation style, like if you wanted like a quick experience or the full. I'm sure it'll be similar. So exactly. Pip in game flow, not just about the visuals and audio, but how the game flows and feels from play to play. Built a whole new look and feel to the game that takes our authentic atmosphere and pageantry wrapped into our streamlined Pip dynamic play call experience. Types information. So this is like kind of the panels they showed in the gameplay. Yeah, you'll see all this good stuff. Stat compares, impact players, ranking, conference rankings, top 25, wear and tear. Yeah, dude, those panels in itself, like that's going to be some in-depth info that you'll have plenty of time to just soak in. Behind the scenes look. Okay, well, we got to the end. See you on the field soon. We are Christian Brandt and the dev team. This was a W deep dive, in my opinion. I mean, I know they're short. Some people want them deeper, but it's just enough to like keep you hungry for more. And I'm definitely hungry.
You still want to say something for the game, like when you actually go in and see it. Yeah, like this just to show you, like, hey, we actually cared and we put some thought and time and care into this game.
Yeah.
We didn't rush it. We actually tried to make this immersive. That's all this is showing. You don't want a 5-minute video where you see everything.
100%.
When you get in the game, it takes away that factor. Like when I play you in K-State, I'm sure you're gonna see some stuff where it's like, oh damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to see some. Yeah.
You got some hands.
100%. You still want to be surprised, right? Like you still. I don't want it all like just kind of ruined and revealed right now, and then I'm like, oh man, I know everything. Like there's still that feeling you get when you hop in the first time, which that feeling's definitely going to be real when you get on this game for the first time.
Yeah,
but like I want to feel
I'm
some new things
happy
too.
that you didn't show the bones in the video. Like I want to see that when I go in and I get a big sack on 3rd and 7 against Ohio State.
That's a good way to look at it.
And
That's the optimistic view. You know, it's like I didn't get to see the K-State Wabash or anything, but that's going to be exclusive for me when I get in.
Like a lot of people, they're saying, "Oh, why don't they give us a whole game of a gameplay or a whole half?" I don't want to see that. I want that to be me experience with my hands on it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think they've been
like me seeing that shot, the Kennesaw pass, and then the Auburn touchdown. Like that's all I need. A quick little glimpse of what it's gonna look like.
100%. Yeah, I see in the chat someone said they barely even showed us the commentary, and there's over 68,000 different lines, and I'm just hyped off the pick too. For real, that's 1 out of 68,000. So you got 67,999 more variants you could experience in your games.
Exactly. Like, it's the type of thing where, say you playing in December, you might hear something you never heard before.
Yeah.
In the game.
What do you think in the game? Someone said they hope the Cats have a Harley Day in Dynasty. That's right. They got like some of the day traditions. Like I know there's the Fort Riley like Army Day where they have the flyovers and everything. They got at the Harley Day. There's a few different like specific day traditions. They didn't touch on that too much. I mean, they doubled down saying like the details are in there, and even like some of the stripe days are in there. But do you think like they even go to that level? Like they know like the military appreciation days. I'm sure. Well, homecoming days are definitely going to be in there. I bet. But you know what I mean? Like, are they going to go that extra level of knowing, like, even to that extent?
I think it's possible. I think what they showed us so far is possible.
Yeah.
Who knows if they did it, though?
Yeah.
Or maybe they just do it for every Army game. Maybe every Army game they have a flyover. Like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll see. And that's something to be surprised about when we jump in. So, all right. I think we've gotten through most of the content. Is there anything else I need to check chat on Twitter or any other reveals, anything anywhere before we give it one more run back?
I've been looking at Twitter. It's going crazy.
Yeah, let's see. We got Bordeaux up in here. Expecting out of the crowds, dynamic attendance, theme games, accurate band. Yep, things we just covered here. So, yeah. Audio straight from the game itself. Oh, I didn't see this. Dynasty deep dive into it. That's the next deep dive. Let's go. That's gonna be huge.
Bordeaux just tweeted out. Shout out to my good friend Bordeaux. He said, I don't know if it's been shown yet, but in the game you can hit the right stick up to pump up the crowd like how you used to be able to.
Hey, okay, yeah, that's big.
Mad you can't do it. Like I've caught myself playing revamped and hyping up the crowd, then I hop on Madden 24 and try to do the same thing. I'm like, oh damn, you can't do it.
That's awesome.
So I love that.
Yeah, he probably got to experience that firsthand in his little kind of sneak peek of the game in Orlando there. Yeah, I'm sure there's, like I said, like we talked about, things that details we don't even know about. Clearly, we're just reacting to what we got, but there's probably a lot more to it.
Yeah, straight up. We gotta have like a coin flip when we get home stadium when we play.
All right. Anything else, guys, in the chat? Anything I'm missing? Let's take a look. Gonna hear new commentary in the game come throughout the months. I like how fans do more than jump up and down mindlessly. Yep. All true facts. Yeah, this was great, man. All right, final verdicts. How we feeling in the chat before we run it back? Let's run the trailer one more time. And then I got to get out of here for the day. But I hope you all enjoyed your stay, soaked it up. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'll see y'all on some more ones. But final verdicts. Let's hear it in the chat. And Omar, what's your final verdict?
Definitely for me, like 11 out of 10.
11 out of 10? It's doing it. It's doing its thing.
Yeah, like being a former player and being in some of those environments, they hit it on the head. I can't lie.
Yeah, 100%.
And reading like the blogs, Deep Dive blog, all the stuff I see they put in, I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell the effort and passion and details into this. See some W's in the chat, 100%. Definitely excitement off the charts. 11 out of 10 for sure. I see some 10 out of 10s. This will be the best sports game in the last 10 years, 100%. This, I think, just like, I don't want to sound like, bad or anything, but it's like my bar is like low. So like they can do a whole lot that would just knock my socks off, man. Like I'm just ready for college football to be back. So
I mean, to be honest, bro, not even that it's just college football, but there hasn't really been sports games where they really push the bar in any of these things. Like,
yeah,
beside graphics, like we don't really see tradition in the NFL games or the 2K games. We don't really see the crowd really be in tune where they cutting in and showing them do different hand signs.
yeah.
You just don't really see it that much. So like, I think it's gonna be a big one.
It's gonna be a breath of fresh air. Yeah, I don't think I'll be off the game till I'll see y'all next year. No, like it's gonna man, this is gonna be probably my game of the year, game of the decade. I don't see myself playing any other game at this point. Like I played sports games and that's really it. I was kind of casual in some of the other non-sports games, but like when this is out, that's my end game.
Yeah, I'm a GTA 6. I'm definitely gonna cop that.
That's true. That's
I feel
true.
like I might touch Madden a couple times, but I'm gonna spend the bulk of my time playing this. Whenever I do games.
It's a big W, but I wonder what mascots are missing. Yeah. I don't know.
I think they got all. I don't think every single school has a mascot.
No, they definitely don't. But it's like there are some that are just I don't know 40. You're telling me there's 90 something schools that don't have a mascot. It seems a little fishy. But
you might be right about that.
It's all good. I mean, like it's not.
I'm trying to what schools don't have one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm having a hard time even thinking that. Like Arkansas State, okay, they got one. Like I'm thinking of like even Kennesaw State, they have the owl. You know what I mean? It's like every little schools I'm thinking of. Yeah, they got them.
Yeah, like Sam Houston State, they got Sammy Bearcat.
Yeah.
So they have one. I'm thinking about the Sunbelt. Like, does Louisiana Monroe have one?
Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, let's check it out. Warhawks. I mean, I know what they're like an eagle, but like let's see if they have a mascot.
They do. Ace the Warhawk.
There he is. Yeah, see, most schools have one. Anyone in the chat know of a school
like
that doesn't
Louisiana
have
Lafayette.
Oh yeah, like Raging Cajuns, or I mean that's a new one. I think this one just got agreed upon. Or is this how new is this? This one's not. It came out, I guess, first seen in 2000. Never mind, I'm tripping. But I thought there was discussion about a new one here.
Lafayette has one. I don't know. Maybe they didn't. But I don't see why they would do that. And they
does UMass have one? Yeah, even UMass, Sam the Minuteman, like UConn. Is an actual Husky. There's I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Most schools, they got them. Arkansas even? Okay, that's it. Yeah, it's the actual Razorback.
Yeah, Razorback. I remember playing as that one.
Oh yeah, is he running out on the field and doing the pregame? Georgia has a mascot and an animal. This game's gonna keep you off the streets. You can't wait. Glad to hear that. Making good decisions, playing college football. Michigan, LT. Not hearing much about Ultimate Team is huge. Yeah, we haven't heard much. I know the Twitter posted something the other day, but haven't heard much. At least we got Ralphie. Yeah, there's a CU fan happy about that. Okay, cool.
I wonder for the studio update, will they do it how they used to in Madden, like the 2K5 one? Not Madden, excuse me, 2K5, where they actually show the plays from other teams and other games, or they just do it like 14.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like you can see the last play calls and all that. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Well, like no, I'm saying like when they cut to like say after you score a touchdown and they show you games from across the country. In 2K5, their football game, they actually will show actual highlights from the games from across the country.
Wow. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, like
14,
yeah.
14 they just don't score that.
That would be insane, but I don't. I'm not. Fingers crossed, but I'm not like holding my breath for that feature. Someone said, does Michigan have a mascot? That's good. Wolverines. I mean, do they actually have a guy? Yeah, apparently they do. But actually, you know what? Now you say that, I don't remember seeing this guy. Like, I don't. Maybe I'm not.
Michigan has a mascot.
Yeah. All right, man. I got to get out of here in just a few. So let's send it off with this trailer one more time. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. And Omar, especially, huge shout out to you, man. Go give him a follow on Instagram, Twitter, if you want to shout out your stuff, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they don't have to follow me, really, but it's the Omar Manning for all platforms. But definitely give my boy a like and subscribe. He's a good guy, and he makes some good content.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it means a lot for you coming on. And appreciate you soaking it up with KingSponge. So with that, man, I'm going to play this trailer one more time, all the way through, and then we'll call it a day. All right, here we go.
All right, man.
Hey everyone, Kirk Herbstreit here, and welcome to the EA Sports College Football 25 Sights and Sounds Deep Dive. We designed College Football 25 with a philosophy that every team is somebody's favorite. So to create a truly authentic and immersive game day experience, we gave a little love to every single school in the game.
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Let's take a closer look. It was a massive undertaking to research and recreate unique team traditions. And in EA Sports College Football 25, you'll get to experience all kinds of iconic pageantry, from stadium environments to turnover celebrations to mascots. Finer details like crowd theming, touchdown traditions, and rivalry content truly help set the game day atmosphere. Players on some teams touch a sign for good luck on their way to the field. Cheerleaders and marching bands create human tunnels and classic formations during team intros, and pyrotechnics light up stadiums. We've got mascots on push-up boards, riding motorcycles, planting flags, and animals charging down the field. Ultimately, we know that each team comes in a different shape and size, and in EA Sports College Football 25, you can experience them all. Aside from the action on the field, we all know what truly makes college football so electrifying: the fans. In order to recreate the intensity and authenticity of a college football crowd, we partnered with ESPN to capture crowd reaction audio from some of their biggest broadcast games. For some matchups, you'll be greeted by a colorful crowd theme painting the seats. Whether it's a whiteout, a blackout, or a stripe the stadium theme, it's all in the game. Unique fan sections will be leading cheers with painted chests, team-specific hand signs, dynamic wardrobes that change based on the conditions, and custom chants.
That's a wrap. Kirk and I did some joint recordings. It is an incredibly detailed process.
He wasn't kidding. We spent hundreds of hours laying down commentary for every game scenario you could imagine.
It's a pick two to win the game in overtime.
The broadcast team also includes Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, and Reese Davis. To make it game day every day this season, pre-order the MVP bundle today.
That got me amped up in here. All right, guys. This was a lot of fun. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you had as much fun as I did. And it's rankings week. I'll see you this afternoon. I got a rankings video for all 134 FBS teams. But once again, thanks, guys. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next. Peace. All right. Sweet.